Hello and welcome, Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck. I'd like to welcome you to the Cosmic Energy Astrological Forecast for the week of June 7th through June 13th, 2020. And also to remind you to go over to the Navigation Forecast, that one card. It's going to help you navigate through this week's forecast. And all 6 cards give you a story in addition to this astrological forecast. Should you not know what your moon and rising sign is, feel free to go over to astro.com to get that information as well. So you can use all 3 of your signs to come together in addition to the 6 cards and bring you a beautiful story for this week. Now, of course, you can navigate through this forecast with that one card, which is your sun sign, and get just as much out of it as well. So let's begin. I'm going to shuffle up the cards and we're going to see what each sign needs to hear for this week to help to really move through this week with ease, because there's a lot of action going on this week. As many places, especially New York City, we're moving into phase 1. So many people are going to be going back to work. So for Aries, what do you need to hear? Aries, your card's in reverse, so this is about being patient, but there's a little resistance going on with being patient. Aries, you're looking to have things move quicker. But it's really important to stay patient and just allow things to flow as need be. Especially as you are going to be moving back into the work week, just to be patient. Your chakra here is all about the heart center. So it is really about releasing out of any resistance, letting go of any anger that you may be carrying for the past 12 weeks, and allow yourself to be more at ease and peace and calmness, which brings you into the patience. Your number is 4. So that 4 energy is about the new foundation that over the last week you've been working on building, moving you into this new space that we're going to be going into. So that's Aries energy. All right, so Taurus. What the Taurus needs to hear? Taurus, your week. The healing card. Now, this is one of the cards that showed up in our navigation forecast. So if you are a Taurus and you happen to pick this card as well, this is very powerful for you, knowing that this is your week to do some healing work. And as the healer, you help others to heal as well. This is also the heart chakra, but in reference to more of like self-care, self-love, moving into that unconditional love space. Your card is number 6. So again, healing, the healer, and nurturing. So Taurus, do your healing work this week and step into that space of more unconditional love, self-care. And there's no resistance behind it. So moving into our Gemini, which is the energy we are currently in as we are in June. So Geminis, what do you guys need to hear this week? Gemini, your week of the higher education. You're in a space you're interested in moving into higher education, moving into more knowledge and wisdom. It's going to bring you a lot of love and joy because it's the high heart. And it's interesting that so far our 3 cards are all about the heart center. And our heart right now is in a space of expanding. So we may very well be experiencing some palpitations or some energy going on in the heart. So far, Aries, Taurus, and now Gemini has that heart energy flowing. So Gemini, this is your week for higher education. What does that look like for you? What is it that you would like to study at a higher level? Your number is 3 and 6. 3 is about communicating and creating. And maybe you are the one who's communicating something on a higher education. Maybe you're taking a class. Maybe you're going back to get a degree, whatever that might be. But know that that's going to help you heal. That 6 energy, which is also in our Taurus energy. So the 6 energy is all about how this higher education is going to help you to heal. Working into a 3 and 6. So there's a transformation here. There's a completion here. That higher education is something that perhaps is going to really fill you up so you can finish a chapter in your life. So that is for Gemini. Cancer. Love the Cancer energy as it is my rising sign. Cancer. You guys are all about communication. This is your week that you want to communicate. This is your week you want to express yourself. This is your week you really want to get yourself out there, which is really interesting for Cancers. You guys are more like the sort of like the low key, but interesting enough that This is about communicating, creating, letting yourself be seen. And you guys are very intuitive and sensitive as well. Now your number is 1 and 2. So 1 is a new way of communicating. A new way of communicating. You're going to be doing things differently this week regarding communicating. You may not actually be speaking in reference to communicating. You may be doing a lot more of action in reference to communication, which is what I just heard. You'll be doing more action, showing more of what you want to say as opposed to saying. Your 2 is all about the partnership. So there's going to be obviously someone you're going to be sharing this action with. That 3 is all about what it is you are creating as you communicate. So Cancer, really interesting week, very powerful week for Cancer. Moving into our Leo energy. Leo, we're going to change the format here with the chakras a little bit. So we're looking at spiritual career for Leos. And it's interesting, as I mentioned before, we are moving into phase 1 in New York City, where many people are going back to work. In the same token, there may be many of you who, especially Leos, who may be thinking about a spiritual career. So you might be shifting gears in reference to not going back to work in the traditional way of working. You may actually be considering a spiritual career. Your throat chakra is what's being activated here. So there may be a lot of conversation going on between you and your higher self, trying to find that direction to what serves you most purposely. Your number is a master number, 7-7. So that 7 energy on the frequency and the vibration is all about doing a lot of evaluating and analyzing, but also going within and connecting with your higher self to find some guidance, to get some support in reference to what serves your journey best. And that 7-7 is a 14. So there is a lot of changes because that's a 5 energy. So with the spiritual career, obviously there's going to be changes taking place. And you may start to notice those changes taking place this week, the week of June 7th through June 13th. So be aware of that. But know that it's all good. All is good, and you're doing a lot of communicating with your higher self to gain the wisdom and the knowledge to find out what serves your most highest purpose. So that's our Leo energy. Our Virgos, I love my Virgo. My Virgo, my opposition sign as well. Virgo, your card's in reverse. So in reverse, there's a completion. There's something that needs to come to an end, but the card's in reverse, so perhaps you are resisting it. Perhaps you do not want to make a change. Perhaps you're very, very happy where you are, but there's a completion that's coming in. That completion taps into the sacral chakra, so that completion is going to help you step into being to be reborn, step into your power, step into your feminine energy as well. Your number is a 9. 9 is all about you have to let go of something. Something has to be let go of this week so you can move into that new space of rebirth. So Virgo, let go of your resistance so you can have this more peaceful, uplifting experience with whatever it is you're looking to complete this week. There's a transformation coming in, and it's also leading into a rebirth. So allow yourself that experience. Moving into our Libras. Libra energy. Libras, what you need to hear. Libra, it's going to be a fun week for you, especially if you are going back to work. New relationship. This is letting me know that the new relationship is obvious in a couple of areas. New relationship with yourself in reference to what you're feeling about going back to work this week. A new relationship in regards to the work that you are going to be doing and how you're going to be doing it differently. And also be on the lookout for the possibility of meeting somebody. So there's 3 sections there. One of those 3 things. Very important, the root chakra is to get grounded. Allow yourself to connect with the earth so you can be more focused on where this new relationship is coming from. Is it related to your work? Is it related to how you're doing something different? So it's a new relationship with yourself, or the possibility of meeting somebody. Your numbers are 2 and 8. 2 is about the partnership that you either have with self, you have with coworkers, and possibly a new person. That 8 energy is there's abundance coming in. So no matter what direction this new relationship is going in, it's going to bring you abundance. 2 and 10 works out to be 2 and 8, works out to be a 10 energy, which means there's a lot of new beginnings coming in for you guys this week. So for you Libras, this is a fun week of new beginnings, new relationships, But very important to get grounded, because if you're not grounded, you may not be focused and you may not be as productive as you may want to be or desire to be. So grounding is extremely important. And know that you have a lot of potential with that zero energy, a lot of potential and a lot of choices. So again, that new relationship is with self. After all, you've been in isolation for 12 weeks. And if you are one of those people going back to work this week in that phase 1, you may very well be opening yourself up to meeting someone brand new, a new relationship. And also a new relationship with the job that you are in, the career that you are in. So a fun week for Libras. All right, moving into our Scorpio energy. See, Scorpios, I didn't confuse you this week. So Scorpios, what do you guys need to hear? Scorpio, your cards in reverse. This is the week for you for karmic completion. But it's in reverse, so there's a lot of resistance in reference to letting go of limitations, boundaries, and the old ways of doing things, because that's all karmic energy. This is also associated with Saturn energy, which is in retrograde right now. So, in order to get it out of reverse where you're not resisting, very important to get grounded. Very important to get grounded. Otherwise, if you're not going to be grounded, you're not going to be able to stay focused on what's important. And that's really important. The 1 energy is about a new opportunity, new ways of doing things, being independent, being more of a leader. But you have to get into that space of having that karmic completion. Something is coming to an end where something new is coming in. So Scorpio energy, know that's resisting. Know that your energy is resisting the karmic completion. Let the resistance go and just be open to whatever changes that are coming in. It's going to serve your most highest good. Moving into Sagittarius energy. Sag, what do you guys need to hear for this week? Sag, you're going to like this. Financial abundance coming in this week. So perhaps you're in that phase 1 going back to work, and you're going to be seeing more financial abundance coming into your journey, or perhaps you're just attracting financial abundance differently. You're using your third eye this week to really see financial abundance all around you, so you're not limited. Your numbers are 1 and 7, so that 1 is really about seeing it differently, seeing that you're always surrounded by financial abundance. That 7 is about allowing yourself to sit quietly, meditate, connect with your higher self, so you can have this better relationships with finances, so you can feel financially abundant. The 8th energy is that you are definitely in financial abundance. There's harmony, there's balance, all coming together as you feel more financially abundant. So that's our Sagittarius energy for this week. And I'd like to remind you again that you're taking, if you know it, you're taking your moon, sun, and rising sign and bringing them together. So you're actually looking to listen to 3 different signs here to bring it all together, and utilizing your that 1 card that you chose for your navigation forecast, which is also going to help you navigate through this week. And all 6 cards from the navigation card spread as well will help to navigate through this forecast. Moving into our Capricorn. So our last card was Sagittarius. Moving into Capricorn energy. Capricorns, what do you need to hear? Capricorn, your cards in reverse. So there's resistance. But know that this is your week to find some balance. Finding balance between maybe your work week and your play. Finding balance between being joyful and maybe whatever sadness you have going on. So trying to find that balance, finding the balance between the yin and yang energy, finding that balance between connecting to the earth and your higher self, finding the balance between the logical brain and the spiritual brain, finding balance in your life. It will definitely serve your high hearts, which is all about the self-love, the unconditional love. When you're feeling more balanced with your energy, you feel more at peace. So very important. And getting yourself in line with your chakras so you can have more balance with your emotions as well. Your number is 7 and 6. So that 7 energy is really about finding the time to meditate, finding the time to do movement, to activate the chakras so you can be in balance. That 6 energy is all about how you are healing so you can have balance. You are healing so you can have balance. Bringing you into a 13, which brings you right into a 4. So that 4 is about harmony, and balance, harmony and peace, harmony and that new foundation surrounding balance is what I just heard. New foundation surrounding balance. So you're working really hard to find more balance in your life. Working really hard for that with building a new foundation. You are building a new foundation around balance. But you're in reverse. So know that there's a little resistance, but you have to do the work so you can have the balance. So definitely do the work there, Capricorns. Moving into our Aquarius, loving the Aquarius as it is my moon sign. So Aquarius, what do you guys need to hear this week? Aquarius, your cards in reverse. So far we have a couple of reverse cards this week. So Aquarius, this is about using your intuition. Using your intuition. Now there's two ways you can use your intuition. The first way is really getting into your solar plexus, which means trusting your intuition. The other way is tapping into your crown chakra, which means allowing yourself to be more intuitive, activating that intuitive energy. But in either way that you go about, you have to get into your root chakra, which helps you to get more grounded. So the more you're grounded and connected to the earth, the more you will be able to really trust your intuition. And your intuition helps you and guides you with any questions you may have. And it really does. It really is the radar to help you, let you know that you're exactly where you need to be when using your intuition. Your numbers 2 and 4. Choose that partnership that you are going to have as you tap into your crown chakra, expanding that energy so you can utilize your intuitive brain, your psychic abilities, your gifts. That 4 is the foundation. The foundation. So as Aquarius, you usually like to spend a lot of time in the logical side of the brain. This allows you to step in when you get grounded. This allows you to be in both sides, where you can utilize your logic, but also go into the intuition portion of it, so you can reap the benefits of both. So use your intuition, get grounded, and by doing so, that's going to help you heal, which is that 6th energy. That 6th energy is all about allowing you to heal. And when you use your intuition, it's giving you guidance and support and information to things you're looking to know answers about. So get grounded and really have that connection, that partnership with your higher self and the earth, so you can build a really great foundation by using your intuition. So that's Aquarius energy. Pisces, which is my sun sign. And again, just to recap, know that you would be looking for 3 cards in this forecast, assuming you have 3 different signs, the moon, the sun, the rising. You may have 2 of the elements in one sign. So it depends on what your chart looks like. But you're just taking that piece of information, bringing it together, along with your card from the navigation forecast. And again, all 6 cards from the navigation forecast helps you to tell a story, to know what's going on for this week. Pisces. Pisces, this is your week to surrender. This is your week to just say, you know what? I give it to God. I give it to God. I give it to my higher self. I give it to someone higher than me. Whatever it is you're holding on to that may be causing some heaviness in the heart. Whatever it might be for you. Because this is the heart chakra. So surrender. Allow things to just fall into place as they will. Fall into place as they will. I truly believe that the universe always has your back, and whatever's supposed to be will be, and you do not have to work any harder for it to happen. So let go of any need to control, let go of any need to be in command, and surrender. And know that once you surrender, everything will start to fall into place. Your number is 6 and 8. So by surrendering, you are definitely going to begin to heal. You're going to see your journey healing. You're going to see things just happening very easily for you when you surrender. That 8 energy is letting you know that there's abundance. As you do surrender, you will start to see abundance. You will start to see more harmony and balance in every area of your life. This brings you into a 5, because 6 and 8 actually is a 14. And that 5 energy is all about the things that you are changing. Because in order to surrender, you have to change something. You have to change the way you're doing something. And by changing something, you allow yourself to free yourself of any need of needing to be the controller. Let go of the controlling position. Give the controlling position to your higher self, because your higher self knows best for you. And the minute you surrender the need to control, you'll start to notice things taking place. So it's a powerful card. And do know that, yes, that 5 also does mean a little bit of unpredictability, but that's okay, because it's going to be unpredictable for you to surrender, because you're so used to wanting to be in control. You're so used to wanting to take the stand and be in power. But for this week, just surrender, and just know that once you do surrender, you are going to begin to heal, and everything that you're looking to have in your desire, in your position, will take place. So this is your forecast for the week of June 7th through June 13th, 2020. I am Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne. Feel free to leave comments and questions at healingwithin76@gmail.com, and I look forward to sharing our forecast with you next week. Bye-bye for now.